My name is Rosey Vogan, and I grew up Catholic in Nebraska, attending Catholic schools from kindergarten through college. My parents usually were the only lay teachers in the schools. I was very active in my local parishes and involved with peace and justice ministries since my college days. Married, raised my family who supported me while I traveled with Witness for Peace in Nicaragua, participated in peace walks, and protested against nuclear weapons. 25 years ago, I finally owned my authentic self and came out as lesbian. In that self-acceptance, I discovered that I was loved by God, just as I was, and as a result, I was able to love myself. Unfortunately, my church did not accept me, and with and in great pain, I left the church. My relationship with God, though, continued to grow. 13 years ago, I was experiencing another great pain, and I needed safe harbor. A friend suggested I try St. John's. I came that Sunday morning, and I sat in the back and sobbed. The people near me said nothing, but they did reach out and take my hand and gave me hugs all through Mass. This continued for 3 weeks. I don't know who they were, but if they are present today, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me on my journey. Needless to say, I stayed and have continued to come ever since. I became involved with many of the peace and justice ministries offered here and have developed deep friendships, each calling me to a deeper relationship with God, both within me, in others, and in the world, for we are truly one. When I retired 6 years ago, I wanted to travel and to be involved with service work. I quickly joined Sister Parish and traveled to Guatemala and discovered how just being present and accepting with another person, regardless of our cultural or economic differences, could bond us together and deepen our relationships with God. I wanted more. My hunger grew. St. John's fueled my desire. A year later, after much prayer and discernment, I sold my home and got rid of over 95% of my belongings. I wanted to be free to travel and serve as I was called. I claimed I was intentionally homeless, but inside I knew that I always had a home, a safe harbor, and that is St. John's. Friends offer me a bed whenever I'm in town, for home is truly where the heart is. I traveled with Arm in Arm in Africa, traveled to the southern border with Welcome the Stranger, and for the 3 years prior to COVID, I would spend large portions of my winter volunteering and working with asylum seekers, refugees, and migrants in Arizona and Texas. It is amazing how doing simple things offers another a moment of safe harbor. Simple things like handing out shoelaces, holding a baby while the mother gets her first shower in weeks, helping a child pick out a clean outfit, or stuffing plastic bags with small measured amounts of oatmeal, coffee, salt, sugar, beans, and masa. These would be carried across the border to families forced to wait in tent cities for months just to apply to enter the United States. Would carry water out into the desert in hopes that a migrant might find it and not die from dehydration. We went on desert searches in case someone was in distress, and I would pray not to find a body. We sat and held the hands of people as they shared their stories of their journeys. We didn't speak the same tongue, but we do speak the same language: love, compassion, and gratefulness. I am often asked how I find the courage or the strength to do these things. In reality, it is the courage and strength of others that sustains me. The courage of those fleeing for their lives. The woman who prayed in thanksgiving for my presence as I handed her a small bag of food. The toddler who allowed me to rock him while mom or dad ate a hot meal. The people from St. John's who held me in my time of need 13 years ago. It is in acknowledging God within each other and welcoming each other wherever we are on our journeys that feeds me and gives me the courage to speak my truth and walk where I am called. We are truly safe harbor for each other when we are fully present to one another. I now light the second candle on the Advent wreath.